Over the years, Heartland became one of the most famous and successful shows of Canada, and it's the perfect show to follow a family drama. I really like to watch Amy as well as other storylines, and I think this might be my comfort show. But I have a thought in my mind for a while, and I've been thinking if it would be better if they just stopped at season 13. I know some of you will strongly disagree with my opinion, but I also know that I'm not the only one who thinks that way. So today we'll discuss Heartland and why I think that way. But before getting upset, I want you to hear me out and give it a thought. Now, if you're ready, let's dive in. First things first, I hated to see Tys Death as soon as the 14th season started. It was the worst possible start for me, and I couldn't even get my head together to acknowledge how he really died after giving us an amazing character for 13 long years. I really loved and appreciated the dynamics between Ty and Amy, and I would watch them together for years. They were soulmates and the perfect match for each other. At some point, I even thought that we'll eventually see them getting old together and have Lindy as the new Amy in the future. I really loved this idea, and I wish it could be true. But Graham Wardle decided to quit Heartland, so his character had to die. I don't blame him, though. This show is one of the longest adventures, and not everyone can dedicate their whole career and life to it. I also think that death is something we cannot trick or escape, and it's only natural for someone to die. I was disappointed to see Tys' death, but then again, I knew how that incident made the show even more real. After Tys' death, we can all say that the show struggled a little, and that's okay. After all, they had to kill a major character, and it may be difficult to adjust some of the storylines that were dependent on him. I remember thinking that it's actually okay because even though I really loved to see Ty, he wasn't the ultimate reason why I like following the show. I thought I could watch Amy, Lindy, Lou, Jack, and others, and I did, but the show stumbled somewhere. And the trailer shows that they're still struggling with Tys' death. Over the years, we saw multiple love interests for Amy after Tys' death. Don't get me wrong, I believe one should move on with their life instead of being obsessed with the past and live their life to the fullest. Amy is a beautiful, clever, and a talented woman who deserves the very best. I want her to be happy in her life. But the love interests they introduced over the years were a failure in my eyes. I think they struggled to create a character for Amy to love and live together after Ty, and I never felt any of them are actually good for her. I always felt like Amy couldn't move on, and that's one of the reasons why I think maybe she's better off alone. But the show was insistent to find someone for her as if she cannot be alone. As far as I can see, she has a lovely family home and a farm. She doesn't need anyone unless she really wants and loves someone. Every love interest seemed like a replacement to me, and I don't want this for Amy. I believe she doesn't necessarily need a partner to be happy or live her life, and that's why I think the show should have stopped giving Amy a love interest in season 13. We already have different romantic storylines in this show, and I believe it's more than enough. They need to stop finding Amy a new guy, but as the trailer showed, I don't think that's what's gonna happen in season 17. Don't you think we could have seen a happy ending in the season 13 finale for Amy and Ty, then have a spin-off that could focus on Lindy and her life? We also have another and a better option for those who love to watch Amy, just like myself. Instead of finding multiple love interests for Amy, they could have focused on different aspects of her life and end her romantic storyline at season 13. While I believe Tys' death shouldn't keep this show from going on the other hand, I believe they need to give Amy a rest. Either way, I know lots of things changed when Ty died, and I think the show is still struggling to get things back together for Amy, and I think it may kill the mood from time to time. Just let her be with her family and friends as she should. She doesn't seem like she fully accepted his death, and I don't think she's really ready to move on. What do you think about my commentary? Do you think the show should have stopped at season 13? Would leaving Amy alone work for the sake of this show? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and share it with your friends. You can also subscribe for more videos like this one. Thanks for watching. See you soon.